Good morning, everybody. Woo! I'm taking the prompt here. All right. Gotcha. All right. So, stop it. It's April 30th, 2025. It's Wednesday. I hope you guys are doing great. I know I said I'd be in the car today, but I lied. I'm right here with you guys instead. And my camera's crooked. Let's see here. Straighten that out a little bit. That's better, right? Yep. I'll tell you what, other one. Good. And then we'll take it like this a little bit here. Oh, yep. That's my Beetlejuice impersonation there, I'll tell you what. All right, so what's going on, guys? Robert's here. We got his tail. I gotta change some other things. I was scattered this morning. I got stuff going all over the place. So yeah, it's Wednesday. Change some settings, tweak some stuff on camera live because I'm a professional podcaster on YouTube. And I have a lovely team of assistants, which are my split personalities running left and right to make this happen this morning. So yeah. But anyway, how's it going? I hope you guys are doing great. I know Random is in Australia. It's evening time for him, he just said a few minutes ago. And so I hope he had a good day. We do have the comedy show tonight. I might not be able to live stream it. So one of the conditions was I have to make sure that every person involved on the stage is cool with being live streamed. If one person says, nah, I'm not really interested in that, I won't be able to do live stream, which is fine. I get it. But either way, I'm still going to have a blast. Hopefully you'll get to watch me. And yeah, we'll see. We'll just see. So like I said, Sunday we did a little practice run, things like that. That was really cool. But anyway, today is National Raisin Day. Could have put that as your breakfast item. I like raisins. I think raisins are good. Some people are like, ew, they're gross. They stick to your teeth. I don't know. I mean, I have fond memories of raisins. The little cardboard boxes that had little snack raisins, things like that. It was kind of cool. If you took the box empty and you blew into it, it would make this whistling type sound that would fill the room. It's pretty loud, actually. But yeah, raisins. It's National Raisin Day. Go Raisins. Yeah. We need like a raisin mascot. I don't think that you had the California raisins. Remember those guys, the little animated raisins? She calls them Sultana's Googlies. Okay, well that's very interesting take on raisin. Raisin toast is good. I like raisins in my oatmeal when I ever eat oatmeal, which is not often, but I still like them. Finally remembered, Terry's a member of the channel. Good job, Terry. He had to wait till he collected enough pennies and nickels off the truck stop parking lot to accumulate 99 cents and become a member because he's totally invested in his stretchy britches entrepreneurship. So go Terry. the triple T stretchy britches. California raisins. I remember those little bitty guys, the little don't you, they sing this song, Don't You Know I Heard It From the Grapevine or something like that. That was, ad campaigns with jingles and little cartoon characters. Now they're like, raisins, they're good for you. It's commercials are so boring. They were fun growing up. Had little jingles and stuff like that. And you just like, oh, you see the raisins? And they're like, the California raisin campaign just like exploded. You could get the little figurines. They were in commercials all the time. People were singing the song and talking about it. We didn't have internet at the time, if any of the young folks are watching. So something like that everybody could get behind and see and laugh about happened. Those things happen because of regular television. And yeah, people would talk about that, not about somebody getting racked in the nuts skateboarding on YouTube. But We create commercials. We could do that. Make some commercials. I made the advertisement for my channel, and that worked out pretty good. It's a secret reveal. One of my little shorts that's going to be coming out for members only. I've decided that the shorts for members only will be members only for about a week, maybe 7 to 10 days, and then they'll go public. So if you want the early buy-in on some of these shorts that I'm putting out, things like that, 99 cents, people. But anyway, yeah, commercials were cool back then. Cereal commercials. All the fast food places had jingles. Even Burger King had a song about how they make the Whopper. Remember that? Or was it McDonald's with the Big Mac? I can't remember which one. Probably both of them. All right, that one I won't, Terry. I won't do it. It'll be members only, exclusive. Yeah, you got to be a member for 99 cents to see them. But yeah, fast foods had them. Car dealers had. Every business had a jingle of some kind. Some were pretty damn cheesy, but a lot of them just stuck in your head, and it was cool. I don't know. Now it's just like the only things that have any type of jingle or like pharmaceutical commercials, and those things are lame. Oh yeah, where's the beef? The little old lady in the giant car going through Wendy's drive-thrus. Where's the beef? Where's the beef? Her and her three little ladies. Oh yeah, those commercials were fun. If you try to do a commercial today with a little old lady in a big car asking where the beef is, it would go off the rails. People would probably protest and stuff. You know, we're making fun of little old ladies or some garbage like that. Oh, yeah. Good morning, Wesley. We got Abnorm, Wesley, Random, Liz is on here, Terry's on here. Everybody's coming in. Yeah, the Where's the Beef commercials. I'm sorry, I'm trying to read people's comments here. You had a commercial in the Yellow Pages for Not Happy Jan. Still playing 30 years later. Who uses the Yellow Pages anymore? I remember the Yellow Pages, if you were in a city, that was like a book you could commit a crime with. It was so flippin' huge now. And I think even the phone book back home, which was a smaller town, obviously, maybe a half an inch thick or something like that, I guess, where it had actually people's addresses in there and their phone numbers. Nothing creepy about that, right? And then I think the last phone book my dad received was basically like a pamphlet. It only had like 5 pages in it or something. And it was all advertisements for business. My baloney has a first name. Yep. That was a good song too. The non-happy Jan is still used today. I know, the Yellow Pages. They went from being a book that you could boost your seat in the car with. People would talk about sit on the phone book or stand on the phone book if you were short. Yeah, now it would take every phone book handed out into the city at once, stacked on top of each other to equivalent one book from like the 80s. It's like, yeah, phone books. Gosh. I mean, I showed my age by using a dictionary yesterday. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, I saw that, Blue. I heard that story. He must have had some diabolical something going on. Oh, it softens your hands while you do dishes. Palm oil. Now you can't do palm oil at all. It's killing the rainforest again. That's totally off the shelf now. You can't even use that anymore. You going back to bed, Trey? Okay. Just stopping to say hello. Well, thanks. Let it play in the background. Let my soothing voice help you rest the rest of the morning. And my occasional cough for some reason. It's allergies. It's got to be. Anywho, it's also aside from being National Raisin Day, which sparked our conversation about classic commercials, um, it's National Adopt a Shelter Pet Day. Wouldn't you be proud of that, Robert? No comment. Okay. Give Trey the ASMR. Oh yeah, you got to put that little short on a loop, Trey, and let it play over and over for you. The Malcolm AMSR. I won't do it to you guys today. National Adopt a Shelter Pet Day. So, and there's a lot of cool things today. I was looking at like This Day in History National Day today as well. It's today on April 30th, 1993, the World Wide Web became a public domain. The actual birth of the internet for the public to use started in 1993. And here we are today. Oh my gosh. I don't think they could even fathom what the internet turned into today versus 93 in the 90s when you got the little AOL CD in the mail and you got 3,000 minutes of internet dial-up. And they're like, oh, this is going to be great. We got this, it's a network of computers talking to each other where you can share information for like work and school. The government be able to share information faster. We can send documents and pictures. And this would be great for the educational system. People will be able to communicate and learn and share ideas. 2025, you got all kinds of nefarious websites, dark web, where black market stuff happens all the time. You got cats taking over internet videos on YouTube. And you got me drinking a cup of coffee talking about random crap every morning at 7 a.m. So, they couldn't have fathomed YouTube and TikTok and Instagram, Facebook, none of that stuff. They had no clue. Not a clue at all. They thought this was going to be, make the world smarter. Sorry, Abnorm, that you're not feeling too great today. I apologize. Best wishes to you. We'll send you some good vibes. Make Abnorm feel better. They knew all that stuff beforehand. They knew. They're like, this is going to be helpful for education in the World Wide Web. You can also call it www. Wait till we get porn on it. They'll never know. So, oh, gosh. Yeah, and then criminals can like post their manifesto worldwide. It's crazy. So don't tell them yet. I don't think they're ready for that. They'll shut it down. But anyway, conspiracy theories running rampant. Everybody's got a political stage to stand on now. Yeah, that's on there, Terry. I think of the Family Guy episode when Quagmire discovers there's porn on the internet and he doesn't come out of the house for like a week. And when he does come out and check his mail, his forearm is like massive. And he's like, well, I gotta go back inside and check my emails. And he's like, see you guys later. Oh, I know, the military had it. This is for public use. That was the day for public domain. Is what it was called. Launches into public domain, 93. Oh yeah, a lot of this stuff is thanks to the military. The NASA military is, people were like, why are we spending, $60 billion on NASA? And why are we spending, $600 billion on military? I mean, there are research stuff that makes us more profitable as a country. But all these things, technology that we use, the computer mouse, cell phone, LED lights, the cordless drill. You wouldn't even have a cordless drill if it wasn't for NASA because they needed a way to use something with a battery in space. All these different things like that came around. It was because we threw tons of money into research and development in programs like NASA and the United States military. GPS, it can go on and on forever. Lasers, the internet, all types of, infrared, all these different things, stealth technology, all that stuff. I don't think stealth's going to come to the public domain. Another well, thank you, Emery. Mindless clown show live stream. Bravo, exactly. We're just randomly talking about random stuff and trying to have fun in the morning before we go out to our jobs or whatever it is you do for the day, or enjoy the rest of your evening like random in Australia. No big deal, right? Latoya is here. Your heart valve is leaking. Oh gosh, that's not good, Latoya. Hope they get taken care of. But thanks. You gotta subscribe, become a member, Anne-Marie, for the low price, 99 cents. I'm marketing myself today. But what's the point of the live stream? It's just a casual conversation over a cup of coffee. There's no real agenda other than to just kind of laugh. That's the only agenda and objective is to maybe have a few laughs before we start our day. That's it. I'm not talking about death and destruction and all that kind of stuff like that. We're just trying to make light of certain situations. We were laughing about raisins earlier. You missed that part. So you may have to rewatch it to catch the raisin conversation. Anywho, let's look at our poll real quick as far as like useless breakfast foods. Nobody wanted leftover spaghetti, cheeseburger in the morning, and gummy bears. I'll put that in there for random. Cold pizza. Everybody loves cold pizza. You can just take a slice out and chow down. No big deal. No shame in that. Right? Just, I don't know. What is it about cold pizza that's cool and legit? But you wouldn't like eat a cold cheeseburger or a cold hot dog. Right? You would eat cold nachos or a cold taco. Only pizza would you willingly eat cold. Everything else you want to warm back up again. I mean, you know, if you have like a little toaster oven for your slice of pizza, warm that up, that'll be delish. But even cold pizza itself is pretty good, right? What other foods can you just take out of the fridge cold and eat that you would normally heat up? Yeah, I don't know. Emery can stay. He can stay. Maybe he's having a hard day, and he's a little disgruntled. He can hang out, listen to us, think we're crazy and insane. It's no big deal. They all can stay. And if they start getting crazy, we'll put them in a 10-second Terry timeout. So you just click on this little button here like this, and this, and this, and we say confirm. He got a 10-second Terry timeout. But anyway, what were we talking about? Got a little distracted there. I let him get me distracted. We were talking about raisins, the World Wide Web. But yeah, the internet, dial-up internet was still, in the 90s, was like mind-blowing. And you had to wait 10 minutes for a picture of pizza to show up on your screen. Or any other nefarious pictures you tried to find on the internet. So, dial up where it's screaming at you, and then anybody pick up the phone and just killed your internet, and then you got on like chats like we're doing right now. This stuff, the chat room for this video, chat rooms were huge in the 90s, late 90s. People would just randomly get on these chat rooms on AOL and start talking to people from all over the world. You know, 99% of the people in those chats were lying about who they are and where they're from and what they're doing. But yeah, it was wild and crazy. We had our acronyms and abbreviations and stuff. I think start like the LOL and ASL. That was the one thing you used in chat rooms to try to identify people. Merc. Oh, I think I know the term. I know the name. I can't remember what it was about though. Merc. Zap. What is Merc? We have the internet. Oh, the software is a Windows-based internet relay chat. I never used it. I don't remember using Merc. Huh. Well, there you go. Latoya would be your friend. She's everybody's friend. Anyway, Merc was a form of chat rooms. It was awesome. I'm looking at the pictures now. Looks pretty cool. It came out in 95, February 28th, 1995. Internet relay chat. It's got its own website still, merc.com. You can still download Merc if you wanted to. It's available for download to this day. If you wanted to have, why do we need Discord? We should be using Merc. Whore marriages failed. I think of that movie Napoleon Dynamite where his brother Kip was like, you don't understand what I've been doing. I've been chatting with hot babes all day long. And then they made fun of that by having him meet his girlfriend, La Fonda. We could share pictures of Uncle Terry and Merc. Yep, it's still available. I'm looking at it right now. Latest version, 7.81, has been released. It doesn't give a date on that, though. But anyway. Merc. That'd be kind of comical. You can register your own Merc channel if you wanted to. It claims to be a popular internet relay chat to this day. Saving the internet community for over 2 decades, Merc has evolved into a powerful, reliable, and fun piece of technology. Anywho, there's some other things that happened on this day in history, aside from the World Wide Web. In 1897, this right here blows my mind. This guy, physicist J.J. Thomson, announces the discovery of electrons. In 1897, what instrument could he have possibly had to identify electrons? He said that atoms were made of smaller components. But in 1897? Jeez. He had to be a multimillionaire to have a microscope or something that could look down that deep and see that, I've seen what they claim to be pictures of atoms on the internet, and they look kind of weird. They're not like the drawing that you think of. They're kind of weird looking. But to be able to see it that small, that down to an atom's electrons and protons, that's pretty wild, especially for 1897. That's crazy. But anyway. We'll let Emery be. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Just let him, he can vent a little bit. We can keep talking about random stuff that I got on this piece of paper. It's no big deal. Really, it's not. I think I'm going to have some raisins today, though, for National Raisin Day. And just be like that weirdo guy at work. What you eating on? Raisins, National Raisin Day. I am talking. This is your favorite coffee cup? Somebody sent me a picture of a coffee mug last night. One of my fellow employees from the post office sent me a picture of this coffee mug that said BBC on it, and had this big muscular guy on there, and the abbreviation stood for Big Black Coffee. He said, I'm buying you this mug, I'm sending it to you. I was like, oh, great. So yeah, that'd be kind of funny. Yeah, Big Black Coffee. I got my BBC mug. And we're not talking about the television station in the UK. So. Oh, but I like cool coffee mugs, funny coffee mugs, things like that. It's hard to find a store that just kind of has that type of stuff. I mean, like I can go to Walmart. That's where I got this one, surprisingly enough. You'll see some stuff. But even Walmart's kind of, want to be family friendly, you know? They don't want to put anything in there too racy, if you will, for coffee mugs on the shelf at Walmart. You know, you get your, what is it, Minecraft mugs, and and there's a lot of them catered to women, like only women drink coffee or something like that. And they're like pink with flowers and says, "Don't talk to me until I have my coffee." You know, coffee gives me women powers or something like, I don't know. It's something stupid. But yeah, that one, they never had my liquid energy mug. I don't think I'll ever find another mug like that again. You want a mug with Uncle Terry on it. Sorry. One of those temperature changing mugs, random. Oh, that'd be hilarious with Terry on there. And when you pour your hot coffee on it, all its clothes come off. Oh my gosh. It's tearing at me for the mug. Red Bull for Abnorm all day, every day. They should have a coffee flavored Red Bull. Just saying. Oh my gosh. It'd probably have to come with like a disclaimer. You know, use of this mug may cause trauma, nightmares. Malcolm's jokes suck. Hey, Random's the one who said it. Okay, Random's the one that said, you know, get a mug that when you heat up the clothes come off. That was his idea. I can't take credit for that. You'll never fill it with coffee. We just have like one sip at the bottom so you can stare at his feet because you have a foot fetish, Blue. You'll be forced to fill it up higher, and the higher you fill it, the worse it gets. So that would be oh gosh, we'd have to have a consent form from Terry to put him on a mug, and especially with the color changing, clothes disappearing thing, it'd have to be restricted to 18 or older. I'll never fill it with coffee. Oh, that's funny. Or you could have a picture of Terry doing a handstand, so he's upside down, and the more you fill it with coffee, the clothes start disappearing. So you would have to fill it all the way to the top or halfway to get to different parts of the body. That would be questionable. Oh gosh, that'd be funny. I can't imagine how much a coffee mug like that would cost to manufacture. I mean, you see them at the store, but they manufacture thousands, if not millions of those things, you know, for pennies on the dollar at places like Walmart, stuff like that. But, oh my gosh. We've gone off the rails with the coffee mugs. Thanks, Random. Oh, well, we'll have to take your word on that, Terry. The peanut straw. You know, we could sell it with accessories, things like that. Yeah. Oh, it could just be never ending. And then you could have like a custom, it's like a koozie thing around it. When you put it on there, it'd be like an orange vest with him in his truck. Or yellow. Hit us with a joke, Emery. We're waiting for you, buddy. Tell us what you got. I got some really corny, bad jokes. I used to know all kinds of jokes. Well, if you don't tell them, you forget them, I guess. I don't know. And mine are like really long ones, too. And I like the one-liner dad jokes, you know? Get some kind of kickback. You get royalties for it, Terry. We'll give you like, what, 20%? Something like that. Just, yeah, 20% royalties. And the mugs would cost like $50 or something like that. Yeah, I know, Terry. My jokes suck. Got a split personality. Well, I'm only paying for this half right now. There you go. I got to think about that for my therapist. But they never said I had split personalities. If you're a schizophrenic and you have like 10 personalities, but you can save a lot of money going to a therapist that way. uh, yeah. Or you just claim that you have 100 personalities, lay a penny on the table, and leave. Like, I'm out, doc. Oh, yeah, COVID. So anyway, that is funny. Split personality. What about you can do that for medications too. So if if you have a split personality and you have medication, you can do half of that. Use the same thing for that too. I had I had cut my finger with a razor blade one year, cutting open a box. I was young, stupid, holding the knife wrong, slit my finger open, blood going everywhere. Took me to the doctor, got stitches on the finger, healed up, whatever. Lesson learned. Not for Malcolm, because almost a year later, almost to the exact, at least the same month, a year later, I cut another gash into this finger trying to clean wax out of a glass, and it shattered on me. And it sliced this finger up, bleeding again, go to the doctor, get stitches. And I asked him, I said, you know what, if I get the other 3 cut, do I get a 5-finger discount? And he didn't laugh. He didn't laugh. He just hugged me up and told me to go home. So I was like, Dad, about what? I had a corny dad joke, and the doctor just was not having it. What are you going to do? I thought it was funny. 5-finger discount. I did have not. Oh, Eric's here. What's going on, Eric? Thanks for stopping in, my man. Nature guy's here. Oh yeah, we got artists in here. Emery, Wesley was in a band for a while. I can't remember if anybody else was, but Stardashians. His name is Eric, and he's in Florida. He does gig work and does live streams like all day long, every day. Check him out. He says some cool stuff. You catch him in some candid moments, some random things happening like at the store or with customers. You might catch a few little things here and there on his live streams. Cool guy. Check him out if you like. You should post your music on a YouTube channel, Emery. Didn't they like computers during Y2K? That's like that movie Office Space. We had Jennifer Aniston in it. That was a good movie about Y2K. And Terry's a singer. But he's a truck driver singer, so I don't know if that counts or not. Hey, oh God, it's not, what was his name again? Emery. We have a Discord page listed in the comments of all my videos. You can log on to the Discord. We have a section for media and off-topic type stuff. If you want to post a video of your band or something like that and share it with us, we're on the Discord all the time. So feel free to throw a link in there or something like that of one of your shows or something like that. We'll check it out, man. It's all cool. And then Abnorm plays instruments, and I didn't know you were a producer, Abnorm. Oh, that's new for me. Huh. Well, fancy schmancy. Look at us, we got all these artists in here. Oh wow. That Y2K thing. Well, the world's coming to an end. Oh, man. Anyway. There's Liz. Yeah, but Wesley's like, he was in a band. He told us one of the songs was in. And I was able to, I didn't get to see him like playing and singing, but I heard the song in the background. It's on YouTube. It was all right. Pretty good. It was pretty good. The New York World's Fair, the first one was in 1939, at April 30th, the World's Fair in New York. I think the World's Fair was in Chicago originally, wasn't it? Well, they did one in New York in 39. The president talked there, the New York governor talked there. And the World's Fair at the time was like kind of like the, what's the gadget conference that happens every year? Where they talk about all the new technology that comes out and stuff like that. That's kind of like what the World's Fair was, except it was real stuff like electricity and light bulbs. This is a neon sign. Woo! You know, all the inventions of the late 30s after the Depression. You know. Oh yeah, they educated about Y2K. Oh yeah, they thought that because the original computer designers did the programs and were too lazy to program any date beyond 1999, and they thought everything was going to reset back to 1901 on the computers, therefore crashing everything and causing total chaos with planes falling out of the sky, electricity turning out, cars crashing, people spontaneously exploding, microwaves attacking children. It was all kinds of crazy stuff like that. So, the Emory Randall Project got streets was made friendly with. Okay. Wow. That's an aspiring story, Emory. Again, you should share your music on our Discord. We'll like it, share it, check it out, give it some likes and comments, things like that. Yeah, the Y2K. I don't remember completely freaking out. I was kind of like, I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think anything's going to happen. I did stay up that night till midnight. And because I say that because I really wasn't into like New Year's Eve parties at the time. It was but that night I decided, you know what, if the world's going to end, I don't want to be asleep when it happens. Let's see if there is total chaos in the streets. And nothing. No, a lot of people stood outside for a second or two to see if anything was going to happen, but everybody was like, meh, went back inside and did their thing. Yeah, it totally freaked everybody out. The internet was still young and sketchy as far as service was concerned. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Don't even worry about the scare tactics. But, oh, Prince. Yeah, the song about 1999. Going to party like it's 99. Oh, yeah, and everybody was playing that song that night, too. I forgot all about that. Yeah. He passed away in 2017. I mentioned that one of the other live streams a few days ago. Yeah. But anyway, my brother's a huge Prince fan. Got all the albums and all that stuff. Went to the guy's museum house thing or whatever. The Graceland for Prince type thing. Grew up listening to that. My brother's like 8 years older than me. And he had the records. I still like the guitar riffs and stuff in the songs. They're very popular songs. Easy to sing along with and listen to. They're great. It's great music. Oh, and then the Mayan calendar thing. The end of the world again. Let's talk about microwaving bologna. I don't think microwaving bologna is going to be... It's like microwaving an egg. Wouldn't it explode and just make your microwave nasty and make it smell disgusting? Because in my ignorance, I tried boiling an egg in the microwave and it exploded. Nice big mess to clean up. Egg particles everywhere. Stunk to high heaven. I've never tried bologna in the microwave though, so that would be pretty bad, I imagine. Oh, the Mayan calendar of 2012. Well, everybody's like, comedians came out and was like, you know what? Maybe they just ran out of space. You know, I don't know. Let's see, I'm reading comments again. Yeah, but I don't think the Mayan calendar thing was as big an event as Y2K. Because when the Mayan calendar came around, people still are thinking, oh, there's another Y2K, whatever. The worst items to microwave. That can be the poll for tomorrow. Name 4 items that should not be in a microwave ever. Yeah, and then it's like they claimed that the calendar was so accurate for so long, and it was etched in stone, and people don't know about this. How did they come across it? How did they make it? What made them do it? And the stars and blah, blah, blah. and the sun pattern, all this kind of crazy stuff. And they knew something we didn't know. You know, they were just as suspicious as anybody is today. They thought, okay, here, you know, 2,000 years or whatever it was, 100,000 years, the world's going to end. It's got to end sometime, you know. So, wear your tinfoil hat. Don't put tinfoil in the microwave. Nothing metal. My ex-wife had this friend that was dumber than a box of bricks. Worthless as tits on a boar hog. This woman was dumber than dumb. And she wanted to warm up. She got up. She was there that night. We were playing board games or something like that. And she wanted a snack. They're like, oh, go get something out of the kitchen. We don't care. And next thing we know, we hear the microwave going. I was like, she's cooking in there? She had I can't remember what the food was, but she left the spoon in the bowl and just threw the whole thing in the microwave. Like she'd never seen or used a microwave in her entire life, and totally shot the whole damn microwave. It completely killed it. And she's like, I didn't know. And I was like, I think I did call her an idiot with some extra words added to that night. But yeah, she threw the whole microwave, the whole spoon in there with it, like, duh. Kids even know not to put that. I don't know. It's just, you know, it's like, how do we survive as a society when people can't even realize basic stuff like that? You know, I don't know. Oh yeah, Admiral. He's pretty. I know who you're talking about. Nature Jab. He turns plastic waste into what he calls plastiline instead of gasoline. And he's traveled the country. He was in Texas a couple weeks ago, putting it in chainsaws and trucks and lawnmowers, and everything runs just fine. He's got solar panels now that he's going to get that all rigged up. He still needs money for like the power converters and things like that. People have been donating to him. So now he's going to be able to go completely solar to run his rig, if you will, to turn plastic into gasoline. He's in the Atlanta, Georgia area, and he is a super smart kid. He's not a kid, he's an adult now. Super smart guy. In his early 20s, I think. And he's on this quest to, you know, find a endless supply of gasoline just from plastic waste. It's so, so cool. Nature Jab is the name of his channel. And he's taken some of the byproduct from his plastic waste recycling thing, and he's making other stuff, like lotions and stuff. And if you think that's crazy and nasty, a lot of your stuff you have, a huge majority of everything you have in your home is a byproduct of crude oil. Anything plastic at all is a byproduct of crude oil. But there's a lot of things, there's like this waxy substance that comes off it when they refine it. That goes into your like lotions and the creams and hair products, and it's all over everything all the time. It's kind of wild. But anyway, I'm going to jump off of here. I got to get to work, and then I got to go to my class at Atlanta. It was a time of a schedule change. That's why I'm here this morning. Government stuff is always good and fun. Hey, Daniel, how's it going, man? He's a really cool guy. I subscribed to his channel, threw him some shout outs and stuff like that. And it's just very inspiring. That watching him, it like gives you some hope. You know, somebody's out there trying to do some good, using some science, being creative, and I don't know. I like watching the guy. I think it's amazing, and kudos to him for doing it. But anyway, I have to go, guys. So like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff the YouTube has to offer. Leave a comment. Check out some other videos. If you become a member, you can get a sneak peek on a bunch of short videos that are pretty funny coming out. And there's going to be an exclusive member short that'll never go public, and it involves Uncle Terry. So be ready for that, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a great day. Maybe I'll see you this evening on my improv comedy thing. I'm not sure yet. We'll have to wait and see. Nonetheless, have a great day. Bye, guys.